Still looking at me. Right.
Hey, what's up guys? How you doing? Good afternoon and welcome back into another reaction. Mighty here. I'm doing alright so far. It's been pretty slow and it's been raining all day, and it's the result of the Hurricane Ida that was yesterday, and that is moving slowly to like a curve. So I do hope that everyone is staying safe and don't try to go outside, because it is still pretty nasty, and I can assure you that it's still raining. It's just light right now, but other than that, it's just been pretty slow. That's been pretty much it. Just kick back and I was supposed to do another game streaming, but I just passed out last night, so I will get back on it. But in the meantime, I got a new request that I got from Collins, and which I am going to be reacting of the title called Pharaoh by Derrick, Forkel, and Mitchell Chow. This is a animated CG short film, so let's go ahead and take a look at this, and without further ado, it's time to react.
Your Grace, we found this man in the streets slandering your name in front of a crowd. The law demands that heretics like him must be executed.
Wait! There must be something else we can do.
The punishment for treason has always been death, hasn't it?
Yes, but couldn't we... Perhaps we could use him to serve labor instead.
And let him continue spreading his heresy?
She's not liking it.
And to remember, it took your father some time to deal with these transgressions. You'll learn to do so as well, my young Pharaoh.
I could tell that the look on her face.
And you, do you have anything to say for yourself?
What more can I say? My sons are gone. Building your father's temple has ruined my family. And more are being worked to death. You've done nothing to put an end to this. You don't deserve to be queen.
Disrespectful.
Trust me, this is the best course of action.
She had to watch this.
It's getting dark. Don't worry, you made the right choice.
Did she?
I've ordered to display his body outside. So all can see what happens to those who speak against us.
No. we will give him a proper burial.
But, Your Grace,
And we will put an end to the suffering of my people.
But he...
Trust me, this is the best course of action. See to it that it gets done.
Yes, my queen.
Wow. That was really good. Wow. I mean, this is good, and I think that there are so much emotions that's circling around with it, and I think it's the music that kind of brings the capture to this. And from the beginning, you could see how the young Pharaoh, that she looked very nervous, and I guess that's very likely to say that this is her first day. And then all of a sudden, you have a villager who slanders her name in front of the others, and he was going to be set to execute as a punishment for slander of heresy. And you could tell that she didn't like it, and she wants to have a different approach for a different punishment. But of course, that's never going to happen, because that's how the traditional goes, because that's how it is for her father. And she didn't like it, and I could tell of the expression on her face that it was doubtful and very saddened, and in the way that she wanted to hear what the villager had to say. And this was very, very deep and harsh, because his sons are gone, his family are being tortured and tormented by building the temple under her father. What I meant to say that her father's temple, and nothing but suffering, that all the work and the slave labor, that's just nothing but a heartache, and the sweats, and that it's just, you could tell that the frustration, the anger that runs deep within, that saying that she doesn't deserve to be in that throne. And I can understand the anger coming from him, but at the same time, that's disrespectful, because I don't think that she has nothing to do with it, and yet she was forced to watch this poor man being beheaded, and obviously the guilt is started coming around her that lasted till nightfall, and she made a decision that she prefers and wanted to give this poor man a proper burial, and decided want to end the suffering. So it looks like she made her own decision that she wants to make a complete change. So I will say that's a huge step for her to wanted to break out of the family traditional and decided to do it her way. And that is a huge step to being as the Pharaoh, and that just ends it. I mean, lots of creativity and a really great performances. And honestly, I would like to see what happens next, because, I mean, I think I consider that as like a one shot of the animation, and it gives a lot of the details and the foreshadowing, how it just gives such a in-depth of it, of one character, just gives such a really tone, and how it could be from a dramatic feel, and at the same time, and it also just gives of a lot of depths, and just gives of foreshadowing of what's going to happen, and that's still that it just brings a lot of emotions that it gives you that of which that you feel sorry for the poor man or the Pharaoh herself, that being caught in this situation that she has no ability until now. That is, personally, I would like to see if this would be considered as a continuation, because she is the main protagonist, and I'd like to see if there's more development of any changes, or more likely, how about like we get to see some backup stories of how it all began, and of how that she became as the new Pharaoh. Because I'd like to see more of this character, of what she could do next. Only time will tell. But I will say that this is an incredible piece of work from the creators, and this is a really good in depth of having something that's considered as a drama series of exactly what's going to be, of what it stores, and how much of that could one incident that could change so much that it's going to be as like a new chapter. Well, only time will tell for that. But other than that, I actually like that, and I kid you not that I actually felt that, because the way how she gives such a facial expression of what she feels, and how that she's just, she's not liking it, and she's really nervous, and I could immediately tell that she does have a conscience, and definitely that she is going to make some dramatic changes. And as I said before, I would love to see what happens next, to be as a series or a movie. I don't know, but only time will tell to see what's going to happen next. But until then, I'm actually liking this. So if you guys also enjoyed that as well, then leave a likes and also leave a comments down below, and I will catch y'all in the next video. So take care, guys, and be safe.